Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. So, friends, there's new inflation relief payments that have been approved. Also, there's a brand new list of U.S. states and cities that have announced new stimulus checks for their residents. Up to $360 will be deposited very soon. Please make sure you watch until the end of this video to receive this extra relief. I will be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter these giveaways, please make sure you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the giveaway.
Yeah, folks, I keep coming back every week hoping that I'll have some good news to share about where our economy is going, where inflation is going, and unfortunately, that's not the reality. So again, today I'll share another story about a rural Iowan who, he's one of those guys that loves to support his local businesses. And because of fuel costs, he has stopped eating at his local restaurant that he loved to go to, and he will not be upgrading his farm equipment this year as he had planned. I mean, these are really big deals in our rural areas. In my home community, Montgomery County, you can look it up on the internet. Median income is $51,000, just a little over $51,000 a year for a household. And the fuel costs are still so bad. Yes, the administration is hooting and hollering about bringing down those fuel costs, but they're still exorbitant. And it's hurting our Iowa families. And so this is not a victory. This is still a hardship for the Iowans in my community. And what's the administration's response? It's one that we've heard many times over. And frankly, Iowans are sick and tired of hearing about it. Their solution? Go buy an electric vehicle. Average cost of an EV is $50,000. For my households that make $51,000 a year. That's not a responsible solution. It's not a realistic solution.
As high inflation saddles Americans with an extra financial burden, several states are helping out with one-time stimulus rebates to offset the pain of higher prices. The Labor Department reported earlier this month that the Consumer Price Index rose 9.1% in June from a year ago, marking the fastest pace of inflation since November 1981. The CPI is a broad measure of the price for everyday goods, including gasoline, groceries, and rents. Scorching hot inflation has created severe financial pressures on most U.S. households, which are forced to pay more for everyday necessities like food, energy, gasoline, and rent. The great burden is disproportionately borne by low-income Americans, whose already stretched paychecks are heavily impacted by price fluctuations. Working families in Pennsylvania will soon be able to get some help paying for childcare. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf highlighted his new state child tax credit program during a speech today. The state budget includes $25 million for the Child Independent Care Enhancement Program. This state-level program, which is modeled after the federal child tax credit program, benefits working families with children in daycare who already qualify for the current program. Pennsylvanians paying for child care services will be able to claim the credit when filing state taxes starting in 2023. Families could be eligible for $180 for one child or $360 for two or more children in households earning above $43,000 a year. Governor Wolf told reporters today, this new tax credit provides families some support so that they can continue to use child care programs. And I think we have to remind ourselves, when we invest in things like this, when we invest in child care, when we invest in working families, however we do that, we are investing in our children and we're investing in our economy. The Wolf administration said nearly 221,000 families are expected to benefit from this tax credit. So friends, this is great news for many of you who reside in Pennsylvania. Friends, the keyword for this video is Vermont. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please go ahead and click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is Vermont, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And please, friends, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Many other states are providing their residents with additional relief checks. This includes the states of California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Maine, and Minnesota. According to a recent analysis, nearly 40% of consumers cannot put any money at all into savings, while about 19% said they had to reduce their savings rate. As of the second quarter of 2022, 48% of consumers said the rising cost of basic necessities impacted their family's lifestyle, which is a steep jump from 39% in the first quarter. But friends, sadly, it may get worse before it gets better. In order to make ends meet, 43% of Americans expect to add to their debt in the next 6 months, especially young adults and parents with young children. Most will rely on credit card debt to bridge the gap between what they need and what they can afford. The rise in borrowing, together with auto loans, student debt, and mortgages, propelled total household debt to a record $15.84 trillion at the beginning of this year. Many shoppers have pulled back on buying clothing and other discretionary items as the highest inflation in 4 decades pinches their pocketbooks. That's left Walmart and other retailers stuck with too much clothing and bigger ticket stuff sitting on their shelves. To help clear out the backlog, Walmart is cutting prices on some items and marking down many products. Walmart CEO Doug McMillon said in a news release this week, the increasing levels of food and fuel inflation are affecting how consumers spend. Apparel in Walmart US is requiring more markdown dollars. Walmart is the largest retailer in the United States, and its move could prompt rivals to bring down prices in many of these areas. So friends, please let me know if you have changed your spending habit due to inflation. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my amazing and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very, very much for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Please remember to enter my giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.